That's typically what I see off the first few tees.
Okay. Well, we're just warming up here.
Yeah.
Club path was over the top. Path was positive. Pretty good swing right there as far as.
Yeah, just leak a little at the end.
Yeah, just a little bit. Height was pretty good. Up a little bit higher, but that's okay. What's our angle of attack? That's more what I'm. Okay, just slightly down. That's That's our club head speed, 93. This camera back here behind us to see this angle first. Do we lose it? Oh, there she is, right there.
So that was 92. 243, wow. Seems long.
Yeah, you got a hold of that guy.
I did.
You sure did, man.
Swing
Smash
for
back
it,
was
yes.
great on that one.
Yeah, and then that one, a little fade, which is all right, I could play it. If it was consistent.
Yeah. Now let me ask you
So how's
this.
that angle of attack and everything? That's
Right there, angle of attack. So you swing basically flat.
Okay.
So that's really good, right?
And that's where I got the distance out of it, I guess, yep.
Correct. So let me just kind of do this real quick and let you kind of see something. It might just kind of open up your eyes just a little bit.
Sure.
There is new books.
Oh, be easy. Oh, Ernie Brooks, there's an Ernie Ellis.
Oh, I wish we had everything else. I don't think I do. All right, so let's just take a look at the driver here. All right, so where's his attack angle?
Wow, yeah.
Okay, so something I just want to kind of clarify.
No,
here.
that doesn't look right.
That doesn't
Oh,
look-
that's address. Yeah, I mean, obviously it looks like it's pointing up. Well, is that a moment of impact? No.
So here's this moment.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look here.
So he shifts everything forward and that's where he's coming down on it?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So here's a few things we want to understand, right? For us amateurs, okay, we want to have it positive. It's going to be a lot easier for us to hit the ball.
Yep.
Okay. But you can see that just having a slight negative doesn't mean it's the end of the world.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now with you being at 0.1, I'm fine with that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that's not typical. Yeah.
Not typical.
I get lucky with that every now and then. So there's something in my swing that I'm steeping the club a lot. Yeah.
Correct. Now what does Brooks play? What's his shot shape?
I don't know.
Left to right.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if you're hitting down on it, you're probably going to be hitting what we call a cut squeeze.
Yep.
Does that make sense a little bit? If we start to hit up on it, we're probably going to start hitting those high towering balls.
Yeah, and the hitting up on it. Well, no, that was a fade. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So hitting down on it is a draw.
Hitting down on it is going to be a fade.
A fade. Okay.
Right?
And
Hitting up on it's going to be more of a chance of a draw. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So just think of if I had a tennis racket in my hand, if I was going down, I'd hit that cut.
Sure. Yep.
And then boom.
Yeah.
So I just want you to kind of see that, to kind of be like, it doesn't need to be, 6 degrees positive. Does that make sense? Or
Yep.
6 degrees
Yep.
behind, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
So that was, oh, okay.
Okay. Your attack angle, you know,
Is okay. Yeah.
slightly down, but it's not something I'd say, hey, that's where we need to put our focus. Does that make sense?
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay.
Good.
The big thing I see here just a little bit is I'd like to see this path be just a little bit positive. Okay, if I can get you to have a little bit more positive path, that gives us a little bit better chance of shallowing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
So positive is going to be in to out?
Positive is going to be, yes, in to out, left to right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I am coming across and I'm coming.
Yeah, so right now I'd say you're swinging to the left side of second base.
Yeah.
We want to swing to the right side.
And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just drop this foot back a little bit to try to do that.
Perfect.
I would go for toe. Straight.
That's your toe shot. So, but here's the big thing, right? Now that you've changed this and we've discussed it, look, 4.5, base angle 2.2. I'm not worried about your attack angle as you said, but that is going to be down the middle every time for you, pal.
Yeah, wow.
Okay?
And yeah, and so then it comes down to, this is a good day. And then there's a day where I just can't seem to find that. And I don't know what if it's body mechanics, if it's I'm too tight, I'm squeezing it. And if that's going to just happen day to day, I'm trying to think of how I can correct that.
All right, well, let's take a look
Yeah,
at
if I knew what I was doing wrong. Yeah.
Well, let's take a look and see here, okay?
Yeah,
We're going to
sure.
take a look down the line here, okay?
Yeah.
Takeaway is really good.
Okay.
You got no problem with that?
Working a little bit on that since our last session.
Good job. Okay. All right, there's your early extension.
Okay, still.
And do you see where your shaft is?
Yeah.
Okay. If I look at Brooks here, right, watch where his shaft comes. See how it's closer to his right forearm here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's still high.
Yeah, yours is just a
I'm
little
not
bit high.
channeling. I'm still steepening a little.
Okay,
Yeah.
but here's the big thing that you see right here, Mike. Watch your rear end.
Yeah.
All right, if I look at Brooks's here,
Yep.
okay, and I just put a line right here on his rear end,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the big thing that you're having an issue with right here.
Is there early extension?
Right, that's
Now,
good. Okay, so here's the thing. So if your day's really good and your timing's good, you have a good day. That's what I'm trying to get back to, is just for you, right?
Yeah.
Is that you're going to have a good day,
Mhm.
right? The good days, the bad days, right?
Yeah.
Right? Right now, your hands and everything are matching up to what your swing's doing.
Okay.
When that doesn't happen is when we start to have really more of that erratic ball flight.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
So when I look at that, I think, how about if I stand just a little bit further from the ball, then subconsciously I won't feel like I'm having to squeeze that club in here on the path. Is that going to affect something else? Like if I give myself enough room, then I won't have to early extend. I'll be able to just kind of come in. I mean, I'll give it a try and we'll see if
Well,
what
here's
happens,
the thing.
but-
Here's the thing I worry about. If we get
Yeah.
too far away from it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then I'm going to get too much underneath the plane. Does that make sense?
It does.
Now there is a.
So not too far away. I'm not
No,
saying move
too
back.
far.
And,
Yeah. So that I'm just trying to
Yeah.
warn you about the extremes.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
usually-
talking little tweaks, like minor little things, just for a subconscious cue.
Yeah. But as
so
far
to
as your
speak.
setup looks, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't really mess with the setup per se. The ball position looks really good. Everything's looking good.
Wow, came over the top.
Right.
So that's
That didn't register for whatever reason.
good. A freebie.
Okay. So here we go. There you go. This one.
Yeah, look at that. Big leak.
So let me kind of do this real quick and kind of give you a feel here real quick.
Sure.
Let's put the club down real quick for me. Let's get into our golf posture and put our arms across our chest. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right along your knee line here.
Okay.
Okay? I want you to turn and I want you to keep your knees inside this line. Keep them inside. So I want you to keep them inside. There you go.
Oh, you mean through and back?
Yeah, as you come through. I want that right foot to release for me. There you go. You feel what you're doing there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're saying I'm doing something different during the swing?
Correct. So if I keep your knees back, what is that? No.
I'm just trying to think if that's what I feel like I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay.
I know what you're saying. Yep.
So here we go. Let me just kind
So
of.
that's this same drill you had me back here. Keep the butt against the wall. Right?
Correct. Correct. I'm just doing it in a different way. So if you look at me
something
right
that
here,
triggers,
right?
yeah.
If you look at me right here, if I were to early extend, I'd go into the couch with my legs.
Yep.
Right? If I get like this and I turn my legs inside this couch, it keeps this left hip back behind me. Does that make sense?
It does.
Right? This is a drill that I see Rory do quite a bit to keep his early extension down.
So yeah. So even with the irons and now with this seems to be a common thing for the cause. Is
Now
right
a couple questions I would ask you, right? And I think I've probably asked you this before.
Yeah.
Can you touch your toes?
Almost.
Okay, so there's a sign right there of
Tight.
of what you need to kind of work on.
Right.
The other thing is how much of the core are we
Yeah, I
working?
can touch my toes.
Okay, good.
No problem.
Okay, how much are we working on the old core?
A lot.
Okay,
Rotationals, like I told you, split squats, the whole works.
great.
Regular squats, deadlifts, yeah,
Okay,
a lot. And a lot of rotation, a lot of hip, mobility,
okay.
drills, those kind of things. So yeah.
Aren't you?
And
you're working with a physical therapist too, or
No.
a trainer over there at all?
No,
Okay.
no, just my own. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I did a little bit for my back, and they had me do a lot of the rotation too, because that's that back trigger. Those rotational things kind of trigger this one side. But yeah, so that's why I work a lot on flexibility, mobility, especially in rotation in the hips and the legs and all. So, and then strength in the glutes and the quads.
Gotcha.
So I'm doing a lot of that.
Good, good. But
And that's helped me a lot.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
now it's just a matter of getting the mechanics down. I think right.
Yeah, as far as what I'm seeing as setup goes, as far as hand path goes, a lot of good stuff. I think the only thing is the pelvis gets a little bit too close to the target,
Yep.
and that's it. There we go.
So that was just concentrating solely on keeping the hips, like you said, no early extension. Yep.
Right, and that's going to allow you to, and that probably felt effortless, didn't it?
It did.
Okay. So
It did.
I think the
Felt
big
simple.
thing is understanding where the power really comes from, right? It's
Right.
not going to come from the arms you're swinging that fast. It's going to
Yeah.
come from the body moving together,
Yeah.
right?
And that was really no swing thoughts at all, other than just make sure I don't extend early. And yeah, just trust the process.
Yeah,
Trust it.
absolutely. Good job.
Get down in it. No, I don't know if that was early extension, but
Take a look.
might have been. I
Up
popped. might
half
have
was
popped
good.
up.
Facing, we got a little down
Okay.
again. Okay. So we'll take a look. All right, so let's watch this lead move. So everything's good, good, right?
Yeah.
And then as you start to move down, you see how everything comes together this way,
Yeah.
okay?
Forward.
Yeah, forward.
Yeah.
Everything's coming forward. We've got to have that feeling as I come down here that this is getting pushed back behind me instead of coming towards me. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, it does.
All right, it's almost like we're trying to push our hips out of the way. Sounded pretty good. How did that feel?
Overcompensated. Didn't feel good.
Okay.
It felt like I kind of went under it.
Hey, for somebody that's getting steep, that's where we need to be.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Felt like I actually tried to steer the club head on that. Just didn't let it go.
No. Now, the other thing I do want to mention, though,
Mm-hmm.
is that another thing that's going to cause inconsistency is that we're doing different balls on every shot, too. You know, so I think if we could get like a ball that we typically use every time at the thing, we're going to start seeing more consistent numbers as far as what we're doing. All right, here we go.
Still a little. Should I keep it back there?
Well, here you go. Here's going to be a tall tail sign, right? So as we come, watch where your hands enter in at. See how much more above the plane they are?
Yeah.
Okay? We want to try to get our hands, now Brooks is a little bit different. He gets his hands a little bit more above that line, right? But we want to try to get our hands to return back to where they
So
kind of
that's
started.
shallowing, right?
That would be shallowing, right? This is
That's a feeling that I just can't seem to feel strange to me when I think of that concept. Because then that's, yeah, feels like I really got to kind of drop the club down and then use the wrist to kind of get it down and under across.
yeah.
So
So
that is the feeling?
yeah, we want to kind of have that feeling, right? That I want to feel like the club drops behind me. So you've seen Justin Rhodes do that drill, right? Have you seen where he does this?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yep.
it's exaggerated, of course, right?
Yeah.
But those are things that they need to kind of do to kind of trigger those movement patterns.
Let's play it. A little better? A little. Still, you're saying you want to be below the line?
I kind of did this, right? You keep your knees inside that. Nope.
No.
No. All right.
Neither of them?
Not, well, the first one kind of gets out in the way, right?
Yeah.
You see that? Okay.
That one gets out, yeah, and that's just a lazy backswing, trying to,
Right. So we want to have that
Yes.
lead knee kind of drift back,
yeah.
right? So much more of, instead of this,
Yeah.
right? More of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I should be able to touch that with my left hand right there. That would be kind of out in the way, right? And then if I can keep that knee pattern, right, much more like that. Okay, so here we go. Set up again for me, all right? I kind of did this. Just give me kind of a light swing there.
Yep.
All right, you see what your knees are kind of doing there?
Yeah.
Feel how they're kind of moving back?
Yep.
Right, there you go, right? Keeping those hips back. Okay. Go ahead again, give me a swing, and then I'm going to give you a resistance drill. All right. So go ahead and set up for
Still
me.
that time.
What's that? No, you take your club.
Oh,
Take
I
the club.
tried to keep the,
Okay.
good.
All right, so go ahead. All right, so I'm going to get behind you here.
Yep.
Okay? I'm going to be pushing against you. I want you to push against me.
Okay.
Got me?
Mm-hmm.
Right, there you go. Push. Right, there you go. Push against me. There you go. Push against me. You feel what you're doing now?
Yeah.
Push against me. There you go. Don't let me win.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does. And then, but then that feels like I'm really reaching out there with the club, like I'm kind of falling back a little bit.
Good.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Good.
If I'm someone that's getting steep,
Yeah, that's true.
right, you feel it in your toes there, right? I want to feel it in my heels.
Yeah,
Does that make
it
sense?
does.
Okay. Any questions there, Mike? Anything I can kind of answer for you? Is that all making sense for you,
It's
my
making
man?
sense. It's making sense, and it sounds like I got stuff to work on, obviously. And it's a shame the first time it worked perfectly.
Well, I mean, at the end of the first lesson, we still had the issue. We
Yeah,
just
exactly. We
got to
did.
keep working at it.
Yeah.
That's all. Good swing. Really
Better.
good swing right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bomb, but that's where our attack angle's getting better. Our
Yep.
club path's getting better. Okay.
Yep.
But the bigger thing is, right, is if we can start getting this movement pattern down, we start to get down to the middle. And I'd much rather you, at this point, be at 220 down the middle
Yeah.
than 240 out in the woods.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Right?
Yeah, me too. Yep.
Okay.
Don't want to lose any strokes.
Now, the other thing I'd like to talk to you about a little bit is when you get up over a shot, do you have a go-to shot that you can find the fairway every time?
With the driver?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That's something that we need to work on a little bit. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Good job. I mean, I know it's out to the right a little bit, but look at these numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can deliver the club with power.
Yeah.
Okay. The issue is can you control the face with that power?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, one of the metrics was telling me my wrist rotates 30 degrees open in the
Okay.
swing. And I don't know if that's, they're saying they want 0.
Okay.
And I guess I'm going 30 degrees open and then closing. I don't know if that's normal, but I don't know what the metric was trying to tell me, but we can take a look at that.
Okay. Well, I will. I'll
Yeah.
take a look at. Here, let's
that's-
do this. I'm going to
that's
move this
useful.
camera up a little bit, and so if you just do me a favor, get up to the top and stop for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that the top of your back? Your back swings up over here. You back. Okay. All right.
Not today, it isn't.
I got you. I got you. Okay.
Yep.
As far as what I see, I mean, maybe you've got a
Little
little
cup,
wrist
yeah.
cup. I mean, but that's not the end of the world for me. Okay. I'd much rather see it a little bit flatter.
Yep.
Okay. That would be a little bit better.
Yep.
But, you know, I don't see I don't see it open up at the top, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
No, not right.
Smash factor's doing really well. Your spin is just a little bit up because our attack angle's down.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's try this real quick.
One more shot here.
Okay, here you go. There you go.
I wanted to test that. Yeah.
There you go. Better. Okay. Now, let me ask you this. When you look at down the fairway, right,
Yep.
what are you kind of looking at as an aiming point when you look down the target line?
So if it's holes 1 to 3,
Okay.
I'm closing my stance and I'm aiming down the right side,
Okay.
thinking it's either going to pull or it's going to, draw.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I warm up, and I'm kind of trying to play the middle. I'm closing my stance a little bit, but I'm aiming down the middle because
Okay.
now I can, once I'm loosened up maybe,
Mm-hmm.
then they'll start to go straighter or even fade a little bit.
Okay.
So,
But what I'm saying though,
Yeah.
okay, I get that. But when you out here looking in the fairway, is there
Yeah.
something out here that you're looking at?
no.
Okay.
Typically I'll pick a tree or something in the distance as an aiming point for where I want to go. Like for instance, if it's the first 3 holes, I'll be like, all right, I'm going to aim right for the edge of this tree line right here.
Okay.
And then when we get later in there, I'll be like, all right, I'm going to try to aim right here on that tree in the center.
Okay. So for a
It's
person that
just
has
a
a
focus point, right?
yeah, so for a person that has an attack angle down, I want you to focus on some clouds up here.
Oh,
Okay, so I want you to get your visual up.
Yeah.
I want you to say, hey, I'm going to go hit this cloud up here. And what does that do for us? That gets our attention to do this.
yeah, the attack angle up, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so kind of feel like you're looking up at the clouds a little bit and swinging to those clouds. And let's just see if our attack angle changes. That's my hint to you.
Sure.
Okay?
Did I get up? Still down 1,
Down.
but that's all right.
That's okay. That's not the end of the world for us.
Yeah.
Okay? But what we do is we just change our focus from being more straight on to a little bit more up, and it starts to get us to swing up a little bit, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, it didn't. Huh. Felt left, I cut across it.
Right.
And I'm probably not coming down, I'm probably still steepening, but yeah.
We got the numbers right over here if you want
Oh,
to see.
yeah, okay. That's
So
probably
your
easy
club
to
head
see.
speed's 92. It's been
Yeah,
about
okay.
consistently right there. Your club path is positive, which is good. Your attack angle's, fairly neutral.
Yep.
Good stuff right there. We just need to get the face to kind of close a little bit. And I think we just kind of maybe drop the back foot or strengthen up the left hand a little bit. Should take care of that.
It's still open.
All right.
Wow. I'm getting lazy with that. God. That's my hands getting in front of the club head.
Is that for me again? So what I want you to do is just kind of take the club up to about parallel to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I just want you to get the toe into the back.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Okay, so here.
Yeah.
All right, so here. Go again. And let me control the club here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go. Feel how you're loosening up those wrists?
Yep.
There we go, okay? Once again. Good. Toe into the back. There you go. See how much power you're getting into that just with that?
Yeah.
Right? You don't need to rear back all the way and try to kill it, right? You just need to let the club do its job.
Yep.
And then you'll get more control over that
See
face
if
for
I
sure.
overcompensate and get this left.
Right?
Which is
Just move
okay.
through it slow. Give me a full swing half speed, okay?
Yeah.
And just get a feel for it. Okay, that's fine.
Well. Yeah, still gotta get that time. Release the wrists.
All right, you gotta loosen them. You got the no.
I got a ball.
You got a ball. Okay, that's a start. That is a good start.
That's half of it.
for
I
us,
got it.
man.
I got it over here.
Oh, you got it over there.
Yeah. Another half till I get it going.
Yeah, just give yourself a few swings with it. Okay,
Mhm.
feel like a full swing, half speed. What we're really just trying to do is feel how those hips stay behind us and how the face is going to release a little bit. Okay, probably hitting like a 160-yard shot here, something like that. That's what we got in our mind. Okay. Okay. See how we're getting those wrists to move now?
Yep.
Good. Playing any golf this weekend?
Tomorrow.
Very good. Hey, did you get to go play?
No, it rained that whole day.
Oh,
We
I did.
canceled, Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna say if you got to see my buddy Keith.
Yeah, no, it poured that whole day. It's a shame.
I was just thinking about that. There you go. All right. Let's go full speed now, my man.
All right.
All right.
Close those wrists.
Okay.
That felt really down. Oh, wow. You know, I would have thought the attack angle was much steeper.
No. I mean, this is where you've been kind of averaging, which
Yeah.
I'm fine with. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing is it's just the face angle gets a little open or closed on us. There we go.
So now, is this just getting a little lazy with the release, or is this still early extension that's?
Let's take a
part of
look.
this?
Why don't you give me a
Yeah.
swing and we'll take a look. How's that
Yeah.
sound? Okay, make sure those forearms are rotating on the way through. Okay, club path was positive. Face angle was very wide open.
There we go. And that's the release, right? So,
Good job with the takeaway.
still throwing that knee out there. Go back to the top of the swing again. Wow, his knees don't move. That's flexibility.
Well, you can see that your knee is going this way, right? And his is coming in a little bit. So
That's right.
if I did this, here, hold up a sec. There you go. Where are you gonna?
No, I'm just trying to keep that knee still. Back, huh? Oh man, it just is everything tight.
All right. So let me kind of do this. I'm gonna put the club down real quick for me.
Mhm.
Okay. Straddle your feet into it. Grip the.
Into this?
Yep. Grip into that. Okay. Good. All right. So what I want you to do is arm across our chest. Very good. Yep. Yep. And now what I want you to do is I want you to drive this leg into the bag. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
In instead of forward?
Correct. Right? Because once this knee starts to go this way, right, everything's going to start coming this way.
Yeah.
Right? Good. This is going to keep the hips back.
Yeah, I'm spinning the hips. So that's what it's, that I can feel it. So what I'm trying to do, instead of, because of all this tightness in here and not
Yeah.
being able to turn the shoulders, I'm trying to turn the hips instead. It sounds like that's what
Yes.
feels like that's what I'm trying
Okay.
to do.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause-
turning the hips because I can't rotate this separately because of the tightness in here. But yeah.
Right. So you got to have some dissociation,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So I think what we're having right now, and
Yeah.
it's probably just a flexibility issue if we can
Right.
probably figure out where that is exactly,
Yeah.
right? But we want to kind of have more of this, right, where that lead leg kind of comes more down this line
Yeah.
instead of out this way, okay?
Yeah.
Because then when I start to move down, you can see that right hip start to kick out on me,
Yeah.
right? But if I can keep that back, then I can keep that right knee back,
Yeah.
okay? Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. Right, so great drill to do if you got like a bag or something like that, just
Yeah.
like this, right? And just feel like this lead leg's going into the bag,
Yeah.
right? And do it to where it's your comfortability.
If I do this,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, see now that I can feel that comes away. So if I stay here
Mm-hmm.
and don't let that come away.
Yeah, let's take the club. We'll take that away. Put your arms across your chest for me.
Yep.
Right? Right. Now if I kind of grab the old club again, right? If I kind of do this to you. Right?
Yeah. I feel like I can't turn very much that way. Yeah.
Well, give yourself a little space off the wall. The wall's kind of, there you go. There you go, better. Right? You feel how that right hip's really moving back and away for you?
Yep.
Okay. Now you've got a chance of keeping those hips behind you, right?
Yeah.
And then our path can be there. Okay. Because the other thing that we would do is something like this, right? If you go ahead and just set up for me. All right, go ahead, set up. Right? If I put a club right here,
Mhm.
right? Go ahead and take a small swing for me. Right? Got to keep your hands inside of that.
Yeah, inside the, like under,
Yeah.
right here, yep.
Yep. So if I kind of did
Yeah.
that, right? You see how that would help your hips stay back behind you?
Yeah.
Okay, but if I allow your hands to go above that, you see how your hips start to
Yeah.
thrust forward?
Cut across, yeah.
Okay. So just trying to give you a couple different ways of kind of attacking this. Does that make sense?
Yep. The first few weren't bad, huh?
It's all right. face on here.
So we're going all right again.
Let's take a look at one down the line. Whoop. Where are you guys playing at tomorrow?
We're just playing in Saddlebrook.
Seemed like a really good finish right there. How did it feel for us?
Felt good.
Okay. A lot of good stuff right there.
And I moved.
See him face on.
I moved a little closer.
Okay.
So one thing I noticed. I don't know if this is just me, but how's that look?
All right, so looking at the arm structure here,
Mm-hmm.
okay, to be honest with you, it looks a little lazy,
Okay.
okay,
Yep.
right? So I'd much rather see this arm a little bit more extended,
Yep.
right? Here's where your face is getting open now.
Yeah.
You see that now?
Yep.
Okay, that's where I see it open at now. Okay, and because we've kind of gotten that club so far back behind us, we got to kind of throw it to get off our shoulder, and that's where our steepness comes from. Does that make sense?
Yeah. We'll kind of match it up there though, halfway down at like 9 o'clock, or sort of. Yeah, right there, we're matched.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, and then I fall behind there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So you can see the big thing is right here.
Yeah,
You see where your chest is? See where
Yeah.
his is? He's really rotating that chest.
he is, yeah.
You're kind of leaving yours open, which is blocking it out to the right a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay. But the big thing is as you get to the top here, you see how much flex you have in this arm here?
yeah, I do, yep,
Okay. That's gonna make the face, very inconsistent,
yeah,
right? So here you go. Set up for me.
sure.
Okay, bring it on back. Hold on. So, right, that's
Mhm.
really flat.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you going to shallow from there? This is how you've got to move.
Yep,
So, if you're not making this move, you're not shallowing, right?
so is it the hips first driving, and then
Yeah.
the shoulders,
So
the
you're-
arms drop with it?
so
But that's
you're-
when I get stuck inside and I
you're-
extend,
So
yeah.
you're doing this. You're going, pulling off the top, which
Right.
gets you going this way,
Yep,
okay? Instead of having the arms more up here,
right,
right? And then having the feeling gravity's letting them, no, don't worry about those hips.
okay.
Right? We push into the ground a little bit with our lead side. Now the hands come down.
Okay,
Okay? So if you watch me here, let me grab the clip here real quick. Okay? For you, right now, when you get up to the top, you're a little flat and you're like this.
Mhm.
Okay? And then what you do is you pull down hard.
yep,
You see how that gets out and away from me right there?
Yep.
Okay? What we need to kind of have is if I can get your arms up a little bit higher,
right.
right? And if I stomp, see how if I
Drive down, yep,
that drives those hands down, right? And look where the shaft gets to on my right forearm.
so you're dropping down before you start the hip turn, or the shoulder turn, okay.
Right?
And that's, yeah, I'm starting to turn with the club up here, and that's why I'm trying to catch up.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So you're doing this,
Right,
spinning out of it,
Yep.
right? Instead of loading, right? If I step into
Yep.
it, just as so, boom. That would be the same thing I would do if I was going to throw a ball.
yeah, sure,
Does that make sense? I'm going
Yeah.
to step into it. Everything's going to kind of get down here, and then I'm going to be able to use that cross crawl pattern then. Does that make sense?
yep,
So here. So you get a kind of a feel. Take this and put it underneath your, I think we did this before, didn't we?
no,
Okay, put this right underneath your, here, let me kind of show you.
Yep.
Put this underneath your lead foot,
yep.
okay? We're gonna get up to the top,
Yeah,
stomp,
push it, Yep,
stomp. And I want you to see
Yeah.
what your arms do. Keep your arms away from you
yep,
and stomp, okay? Watch Brooks here. Right, what's his first move? Watch. You see that?
yeah,
That's his first move, right here.
yeah, and I'm starting to spin my hips forward, yep.
Correct, correct. Does that make sense?
It does,
Okay. So get your ball of your foot on there. Don't worry about the ball.
yep,
Okay. All right, so you're going to get up to the top, and before you come down, you're going to stomp. There you go. That's going to be a whole new feeling for you. You feel how your hip stays out of the way now?
Yeah, yeah, kind of stomping down on it drives that
Hip.
foot a little forward and drives the hip back.
Yes!
Out of the way.
Absolutely. Good thinking. Keep going.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a big feel for you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me a stomp. Again. Okay. So let's take a look at this guy real quick. Yeah. You feel your hip, what it's doing there?
Yeah.
Does that feel different than what you're used to?
Yeah, it's a sequencing thing, yeah.
Yes.
So instead of starting with the hips and the shoulder turn, drop the club and drive into the ground there.
Yeah. Look how much your hips are staying back now.
Yeah,
Okay. Much better than what we were seeing before.
yeah.
Okay. Does that give you some good explanation
It
of what it
absolutely
is?
does, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And it's nice that this is what we talked about last time, and that's and it's leaking into the driver's swing, and it's leaking into everything.
Absolutely. But you can see where when we talked about earlier, right? If I put a shorter club in your hands, it's going to be a lot easier for you to stand back,
Yeah.
right, than it is with a longer club.
Right.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? The sequence has got to be a different time, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's what I want you to do. I want you, so for the next couple swings here, right, practice swings, I want you to kind of do the old, what we call the Jack Nicklaus. I want you to get the heel up, stomp, and then swing. Good. Up to the top, stomp, and then come down. One more. All right. Talk to me. What are you feeling? What feels different than what you're doing before? I need to kind of know.
It's really just, instead of trying to drive, start it with the body either moving forward like that, sliding the hips, or spinning and letting the club try to catch up. Now that explains the fades. In the beginning, when I first started and I'm tight, I'm kind of pulling it around, and that's almost a lack of any rotation. It feels like that's all arms and wrists. I'm blocking it out to the left.
Absolutely.
So in the beginning, I'm tight, and I'm not rotating at all. I'm letting the arms do it, and then once I loosen up, I'm over-rotating, and then they're squirting out there.
Right.
So.
And that's just, as we said before, a sequencing issue, right?
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah.
So,
But that's a good trigger, and I remember a drill like that a long time ago. It's these things you forget, right?
yeah, absolutely. It's not like I'm giving you something new. I'm just letting you rediscover something that was old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's more of the thing I'm trying to do here. All right? So, with that being said,
Yeah.
okay, give me a couple swings, and we're not really trying to go for performance as much as we're trying to go, what is this feel that I need to have?
Right.
Right? Okay. Any questions right now, my man?
So, well, I do have a question, and I sometimes catch myself. I'll set up, right, with a club, and then when I take the practice swing, I realize the ball's coming, the club's kind of taking a path that's at least a few inches in from that. So if I set up here, all of a sudden I see the path of the club going like here instead of where I've set up. And I don't know if that's me, again, early extension and the club's coming in earlier, but when I see that, I'm like, all right, let me set up with the club a little outside the ball so that when I swing, I know my club path is going to be a little few inches inside of that.
So where do you put your club at behind the ball? Can you show me?
So normally I'll set up like this, right? But then I realize that when I get into the swing, the path is actually going to be like here. So sometimes I'll set up a little bit past it, almost like, with the heel. And then and then that's probably, maybe that's the result of my eye and I'm early extension that, I'm coming out there.
So let's talk. Let me just, you know,
What I'm saying is, my setup and my practice swing, the path doesn't look the same to my eye.
Okay.
So if I set up here and then I take a practice swing, it looks like the club's coming in here, right? When I go to take my practice swing is instead of where, you know, I'm setting up at.
All right. So here's something I would say. A practice swing, I wouldn't be focusing on the club head.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I would be doing
Yeah,
this.
your tempo and your, yeah.
So
sure.
this is what I'm doing for a practice swing, right?
Yeah.
I'm here and
Yeah.
I'm looking down my target, right? If I'm a pitcher, right,
Yeah.
I'm not looking at my arm to throw the ball, right?
Yeah.
I want to look at my target. So I'm going to probably get like this, and it's right, and I'm really not going to if I'm paying too much attention to what the head's doing, I'm not really thinking about being an athlete. Does that make sense?
There's where.
Right? I just want to let that
Exactly.
club move. I don't want to really be judgmental
Yeah.
about where it is. And the other thing I would say is I'd much rather you have that out on the toe,
Yeah.
okay, over here, because let's think about it. My hands are going to start here, and as centrifugal force
Pull
comes,
the club outside, yeah.
correct, right? So, but
Yeah.
if I start here and then I get centrifugal force, well, then I'm really going to have to extend up to get my path in. Does that make
It
sense?
does,
Okay.
yeah. And now you can see where the big problem is the overthinking I do.
Right, but the big thing I think for you is if we can just let that inner athleteness come
Yeah.
out, right? Have that one swing thought, right? Let go. And you know, the other thing that I notice about a lot of people too is they judge the quality of their round by how they drove.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right, remember, the driver's not the be-all, end-all. It's just to get us out on our road trip. Right? The end destination is the hole. Okay? So don't judge yourself too hard by how you drive through the day. Yeah, there you go. Feel that. Really shifting into that lead side and then feeling like you're kind of jumping up a little bit, jumping up and out. There you go. How's the back feeling? I see you touching it. How's it?
Yeah, it's tight.
Okay.
It's tight. It's that really trying to drive the rotation with that back muscle and keeping that posture through. But it's, you know, it's something I live with.
I got you.
It's manageable. But again, subconsciously, I think it does keep me from extending and. I didn't do anything there that I'm supposed to do. Didn't do the stop.
Take a look at this guy real quick. Alright, so once again, right, as you can see that we're really letting that left arm kind of break down on us a little bit.
Again, yeah, see, that's,
Okay.
once I think of concentrate on the, like, this foot stop, I forget about the arms and, yeah.
Right, so it's got to
Putting
be
it all
more,
together, yeah.
it's got to be something like this, Mike. So it's got to be kind of one of those things. If I had a rubber band from my ankle right here, my left heel, and then this arm, I'd want to stretch that as far as I can. Does that make sense?
Yep.
That's going to give me power, right?
Yep.
But for you, it's kind of more like
Yeah.
that right there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if I could get you to feel like if you had like one of those rubber bands underneath your foot right here, and then I had to pull it with my hands, you'd want to go up here to get that tight.
Yeah.
That makes sense? I wouldn't want to kind of go,
Yeah.
right? That
Yeah.
wouldn't be very tight. Does that make sense?
Yep, it does.
All right, so you set up again for me, big guy?
Okay.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm
Just don't worry about the ball.
I'm
Just
fine.
go ahead and sit on up.
Oh,
Yep, yep. Okay. So as you swing, there you go. Yeah, yeah. That's where
It
now
feels-
you feel this, don't you?
I do.
right?
It
And now
feels
we're
this feels like a wedge swing. It feels too vertical to me, but no. Okay.
That's beautiful.
All right.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so let's take a look at some of the other guys down the line here, right? All right, let's take a look at, I think he's probably got one of the best swings on tour. And he's on our
Wow.
Ryder Cup team, right? Let's watch where JT's arms go.
Yeah. Wow. Look at the difference.
Right, so you see how high he's getting his hands?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's just go to
Yeah.
a
You know,
different.
it almost looks like I'm just swinging around my body instead of up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Let me see, maybe Brooks here. Let's see what he gets with the driver here.
Ridiculous.
Right, see where his arm is in relationship to his shoulders.
Hold on a second. Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right, you see where it, I
Yep.
guarantee you when I look down the line, your left arm
Mm-hmm.
is below your shoulder line.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So it kind of comes back to that idea that I talked about before, right? With these guys, if there was a extension cord or something that was very tight, you can see there's a lot of space here, right? Here you've narrowed up that distance, so you're not going to get as much consistency with our club face because we bent our arm, okay?
Yep.
And number two, we're not going to get as much power as we could.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, big
it
guy?
does. It does. It's an interesting feel. I think we can. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, we got another deal here. I see. Okay, great. Perfect. There you go.
Wow, is that positive? Oh no, that's face angle. Attack ankles. Okay. I thought it was a little skinny,
again,
but
yeah.
yeah, face angle. Yeah.
Let's get this other guy. So let me ask you this how many greens do you usually hit in fairways do you hit in regulation?
60%.
That's pretty good average. I mean, I
Yeah.
think the tour average is probably like 65, 70.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a pretty good average for what
Yeah.
what you're talking about. I mean, that's giving you an iron on, quite a number of shots right there.
But if I mishit it, like I said, I do a low screamer, it might go 130 yards. Now that's good. That might reach a fairway, but it's
Gotcha.
certainly not a distance, right?
I understand.
And some are on the edge, and just barely hang on. But yeah,
Okay.
that's probably overly optimistic. But yeah. Now, so I'm losing a little distance, but I'm getting a good.
Well,
Better path.
I wouldn't,
Yeah.
I would be surprised if we didn't, especially if we're trying to make a new movement pattern, right?
Yeah. But I like that feel of bringing that club up.
Good.
Now it's a matter of how do you drop it from there and come through with the wrists.
The big thing is just keeping that left arm straightish. There we go.
I still feel like I'm hitting it off the heel or at the bottom of the club.
Let's see what we got here, my
I'm
man.
not getting hitting it off the face. But that's just a. Let's see, is that?
So this is the last.
That's this last one?
Uh-huh.
No way. My arm's still bending?
So
Is it up a little higher at least?
We'll take a look down the line here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
But I probably would say it doesn't look much different than the last one we looked at, right?
Yeah, all right.
Okay. So let's take a look down the line.
So that. Wow.
Okay. I know. Video don't lie, does it?
Nope. It's again, it's what you think you're doing in your head versus reality.
Correct. Feel versus real. All right. Give me another swing here. Let's take a look down the line, my man. Okay.
Huh? That's better. Yeah, choose the distance. See what we got.
Alright, so.
So I didn't cock the club early. Or did I? I should be cocked by there. A little better.
A little
Just
better.
a little.
Absolutely. Right.
Straighter, yeah, a little higher up.
Getting better.
Wow. It's almost feels like I gotta reach for the ceiling.
Right, but here's the big thing is we got to get that feeling, okay? So as you're getting it more up, right, you've got to start getting used to the idea as I get up that this
Yeah.
brings it down,
Yep.
right? For you, you're getting it on up, but we're still pulling that down,
Right.
right?
Well, you know, that's going to just take repetition and practice. Like you said, you can only do one swing thought at a time.
Absolutely.
So if I'm concentrating on that backswing, I'm not thinking about the stomp or anything. So I'll have to put them all together through practice. But yeah.
Okay.
So you actually want to be up here. Wow. Well, fade. No. Yeah, that's a really weird feeling. Come out here.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, popped it up. Nope, nope. The mighty breeze from my swing.
Don't need to kill it. Let's see if we're getting his arms up a little bit.
Still higher?
No, they're good where they're at. The problem is that you're getting a little bit too much wrist hinge up over here,
Okay.
right? You see how that club, it's more like John Daly, right? You see how it's really back behind you,
Yeah.
right? For Brooks, that's fine, okay? But that, you know, that's fine, but for you, it gets a little bit back behind us. You got closer to your thing, but you're still
Okay.
coming off the top just a bit.
All right. That had to be better.
Set up for me, big guy. Don't worry about the ball. So if I had a plane of glass
Mhm.
that went from your net to your
Right.
club,
Yeah.
I want you to feel like you're swinging underneath that.
Yeah, but that, oh, so back this way and then up?
So,
Because you said
Here's
you
a-
were, yeah, I'm trying to think, I should be up here.
you'd still be there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, you're used to being down here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I kind
So
of
you want me to swing underneath the glass,
underneath the glass.
right?
There you go. Okay,
Okay.
and then if I got you here,
Yep.
you're still staying under that glass. That's what I'm trying to get you at. Does that
Oh, I
make
see what
sense?
you're saying, yeah.
Right, so you see how your arms have dropped here?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can turn and go. All right, let the arms drop.
So up here, drop the arms.
Better, okay? Kind of more like a figure eight. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Oop, okay.
All right. So do you feel the club coming more back from behind you there?
It does.
Okay. That's more of the shallowing motion that we need to kind of have. Okay, now this is the exaggeration, right?
So if I do,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm wondering if I get a little too, right, trying to get that club, if it drops too far behind me, but, yeah, okay.
Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
Okay,
Trying to get that feeling down.
all right. Come on, tease. Tease.
Oh, we sent it.
We've definitely given that thing a blast. Let me see if we got to sign these guys. He could, yeah, they could get thrown back in there too. There we go. Let's kind of do this.
Yeah, that's also in my garage too.
Let's find T.
I'm gonna buy you some. You should have a pack here.
We
I'm sure you go
do.
through them. Yeah, I'm
We
sure.
go. Unfortunately, the people we have as members here really tear into it.
Yeah. I know.
There's the wood right there. All right. Let's find something else here.
That go open in that? No. Huh.
Okay. Hold up. We're gonna find it.
I got it.
Let's see if we can find something else in the thing. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's go. Here we go. This will work. This will work just fine for us. This one will show us where the other ones are at.
They follow each other. That's a strange feeling trying to drop that club before it come across around.
So just go ahead and set up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, now don't worry about the ball. Now back up just a little bit. There you go. Up to the top. Catch up to the top. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to hold your hands, and I want you to stomp. Feel what your arms are doing there?
Yep.
Okay, that's our shallowing motion. Okay, see how the arms come down?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again. There you go. Right? Now we've got a chance to get that shaft back onto this lip. Right form.
We're not coming down too far, I assume.
No, it's just a little motion,
Little drop,
right?
yep.
Right, it's just a little something to get us started, right? So if you see me here,
Gotcha.
right, it's up here. That's it. You see
Yeah.
how it's really just, you know what, 4 or 5 inches?
Yeah.
If that. But it just gets our arms to start dropping,
Yeah.
gravity to take over, right? Instead of us trying to throw the club out and away from us. Mm-hmm. Right.
Feels like I'm not hitting the face.
That sounded good.
I felt better. I got face on it at least.
There you go.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. Now let's look at that swing and see if I did anything right.
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably just reverted.
Your path looks like it was pretty good. You're getting just a little bit up and over it. Okay.
Oh yeah, you want me to stay under it on the way back.
We want to, if we look at Brooks, we want the hands, if this is the camera, I want the hands to come straight back. Good job with the arms there. Okay, getting them up a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the first one where I've seen Shallowing. You see how your hands are inside that purple path now?
Yep.
Really good. Still get out just a little bit here at the end, but our early extension's getting better.
So, bring it back a little bit, yeah. Oh, that's the back side, yeah. So that, all right, so it looks like a little bit of a downward movement there.
You see, there's a
Yeah,
shallowing.
now I'm bringing it around. Now what, you're saying the club head's coming out too far, too quick?
On downswing or
On the downswing.
yeah, on the downswing you're doing really good right here, but then you kind of pull on it just a little bit there. Okay, at this point right here, we need to have that chest really rotating open. See, Brooks?
So I'm not pulling on it with the arms or the hands, I'm just allowing the body to bring the club down at that point after I drop into the
Right,
spot.
right. So think about this, right? If I was
I
going
feel like I
to,
gotta use arms and hands, yeah.
well, you
Yeah.
do, you still do, but at
Yeah.
this point, we really need to kind of have the chest rotating.
All right.
That gets the face squaring. Does that make sense?
It does,
Okay, it's not just the hands gaining the speed,
yeah.
right? But if I can get you to kind of,
Right, but see, I was a little afraid of that because, and only because I was doing it too early, right? And then keeping the club face open. But if I drop down and I'm already in a good position here, I can start to rotate through. Okay.
correct. You want to
All right,
rotate
that makes
hard.
sense.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah,
But
that
if
makes
I
sense.
come out of posture and I
Yeah.
rotate and the face is open,
Yep.
but if I can
Yeah.
keep everything back, it's going to square up that
Yeah.
club face. All right.
I don't know, yeah, I'm not gonna cock the wrist this time and see if that goes.
Okay.
Let's do one more. Still looks like I'm still surprised. I think I'm doing this, and I look and I'm actually this.
Right.
And I think it's when I get here, I do that as I start the transition, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna give you a little drill to kind of help you with that, just when we get to the end a little
Yeah.
bit here, okay? And kind of explain that of what you want to kind of do so we get that feel. How did that feel as far as the swing went?
Felt okay. I didn't feel like I did what I was supposed to do, but it felt
Okay.
good.
Okay, let's do it again.
I mean, it was very subtle. I did feel like I dropped a little bit. I wasn't paying attention to the hips though, and
It takes a lot of time.
it does.
It takes
But I mean,
time. It takes time and practice.
The distance wasn't bad, and it was kind of straight, so I can live with that.
Good.
That felt better.
A lot better.
Now I'm talking.
A lot better.
Yeah, and it didn't. This feeling didn't feel exaggerated.
No,
Which is good because it'll become normal as I practice it.
But
So
I
that's
guarantee
good.
your tempo on that one was
Yeah.
a lot better. Does that make sense? It's
Yep.
not so quick with that movement now that I'm seeing.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, and that's good.
yeah. That I exaggerated it, but still. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll play.
absolutely.
All right, good.
Give you a couple more here and then we'll kind of break. I'm not sure if you've got something to do today, my man.
Nope, face wide open. Now grip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is my normal iron grip.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I grip this, I just do like more neutral to the side as opposed to coming over with the knuckles.
Okay,
So
so
that's also a change that I'm not sure, yeah.
give me,
just-
I'm going to videotape this one. I like the stronger grip.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Yep.
I like the stronger grip because we're swinging it faster. I need more pressure on that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep. I didn't do too much.
So when I was a younger lad, you know, I had some of the same issues as you did, but I was always taught to keep my hands holding like a live bird,
Yeah.
right? And I always went with that.
This is why you asked me what my grip pressure was in the first one.
Correct,
So about
correct.
7?
Yeah, but the big thing is that as I start to swing the club faster,
Yeah.
I need to have more control on it.
Right,
Right?
yep.
So I'd much rather have that grip be a little bit stronger and have that grip pressure just a little bit greater.
Yep.
Okay? That way we're controlling the club face. Now, of course, you do at the peril of losing some speed, of course, right? But we need to get control too, right? Good. A little bit stronger grip. I like that. Does that make sense? Any questions there?
No.
Good.
Swung for the fences.
Okay.
Yep, kept the tips way too far back. Yep. I gotta get a better tempo and relax on that.
All right. So for the next 4 balls here,
Yeah.
okay, I want you to get some rhythm in your head. I want you to say either Ernie L's or
Right.
17, okay? Ernie L's, right?
Yep.
Ernie L's, okay? Much better.
Felt
See how you're able to control the club face?
Felt smoother, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Get some rhythm in our head. Ernie L's, 1, 2. DJ Singh used to say 17. Ernie just got lucky with the best name ever.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect cadence.
How's our grip? Is it a little bit stronger, or did we weaken it up a little bit on that
We
one?
might have weakened it up a little bit.
Right? We really want to feel that in the fingers, and we want to feel
Yeah.
like that left hand's on top, okay?
Yep.
Especially if we're a person that it says it fights the face being open by 30 degrees. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's left.
Yep.
That was just off the top. There we go. Strong grip.
Strong grip.
Okay. And we're swinging out in this direction right there, okay? All right, Ernie L's. Ernie L's. Little tempo. There you go. Good tempo. Ernie L's.
I'll be the winner.
Good job.
Hey, well, not too for you, but.
Last one, my man.
Okay.
Any questions right now? Anything I can answer for you?
No?
Okay.
No, I got some good drills to do.
Ernie L's, right?
Yep.
Ernie L's. There you go, good. Ernie L's. There we go.
Good.
230 down the middle. I bet we take that.
That's a good finish.
Absolutely, absolutely. So,
Right.
a few things that we want to kind of focus on here a little bit. One, tempo, right? Okay, get a little tempo in your head, whatever it may be for you. 1, 2, Ernie L, 17. Find a number that works for you. Keep going with that, okay? I think the big understanding for us a little bit today is how much, when we start our downswing, that it needs to be the lower body that starts it and not the upper body and lower body moving together.
Yeah, the trigger's a trigger.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, getting a little something like this, you can get like a old towel or something like that, something you can press down on, get an old tennis ball, cut it in half, right? Anything, right? But I would just kind of get, you know, my arms across my chest as so, and then as I get to my turn, right?
Yeah.
Push into the ground. Feel everything coming down to the ground, right? Let gravity do what it needs to do at this point. And now what I want to do is I want to really rotate and leap. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot.
So right here, boom, boom. Just feel yourself loading into that left side, right? When we look at Rory and all those guys there, they're really loading into that lead side and then they're pushing as hard as they can.
Yeah.
And you'll see these guys, right? You'll see Justin Thomas and some of these guys, when they go, they're out like this, right? They're really pushing this lead leg back and away, right? They're really, and they're extreme at this, right?
Yeah, okay,
we don't need
sure.
to, right?
Yeah.
But what they're doing is, as they move this way, it leaves a path for their hands to really release and go. But once I start to get my hips in there, then my elbow gets stuck behind me, then I got to flip,
Yep.
right? And then the
Yeah.
face starts to get kind of crazy and wonky, okay?
Yeah.
Early extension drills is what we got to kind of work on right there. Get your rear end up against the old wall,
Yeah.
right? And just get a feeling for that, right? Boom. And then as I come through here, there's that push into the side, right? And then I want to feel like this left glute smashing glass. Okay. Another drill you can kind of use is I would get like an alignment rod, kind of put it against my knees, maybe a couple inches away, just as so. And then all I would do is I would kind of work on keeping my knees in, and then driving, and then keeping my knees in.
Yeah.
That's going to keep my hip back behind me, okay? Instead of having the lead knee go out, right? And then as I come through here, now everything has to kind of work together, right? And now I'm out in front. All right, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so keeping that hip back, right? So much more of this motion, right? Instead of
Yeah.
getting out in the way. All right?
Yeah.
A thing that you can kind of work on a little bit here to kind of get a little bit more of the motion. Grab it out here real quick. Okay, so a little something for your arms per se, right? To keep them in a good position. Kind of get a towel, put it around your arm. And all we want to do is take half swings to about here. Okay? Feel that connection, right? And then feel yourself driving down and through. So here we go.
Well, that's not certainly going to work for this.
What's that?
I mean, that's a drill I would do, and that's how I ended up back here, as opposed to up here. If I'm coming up here,
No, you're taking it too far.
Okay.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah. So yeah, right. Pin it against your body. Keep the arms as one. Get that triangle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So just left arm parallel to the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Good.
Parallel to the ground? Wait.
No. Here we go. So here, let me demonstrate for you.
Perpendicular to the ground.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I need this arm.
Oh, yeah.
Parallel to the ground.
Parallel in the way. Oh,
Okay.
gotcha. Yep.
That's what I need right there. So
Yep.
as I put the towel in my arm just as so,
Yep.
boom. Okay, and if I got you to go like this,
Yeah.
you can drive down and through. You can get that shallow motion
Right.
sooner,
Yeah.
right? It's not that we don't want to do this, and this is probably what we did, is we got this thing tied in there, and we started taking full swings.
Yeah.
No, never with a towel drill, my friend.
Right.
Okay, it's only left arm parallel to the ground. Boom.
Yep.
Okay, that doesn't mean we're going to be getting inside too much. What we're doing is we're working on our takeaway.
Right.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. There you go.
Yep.
Now push into that ground.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that club
I
drop.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. So I'm trying to isolate that movement pattern. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so if I make it shorter for you, you're going to feel it a little bit more.
Gotcha.
And then we start to take it a little bit longer. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So set up again for me.
Yep.
Bring it on back. Okay, good. Okay, now push into that lead side. There you go. Again. All right, so don't try to get too much out of it. Here we go, once again. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you getting like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, just
Yep.
right here. Okay,
Mhm.
we're not really trying to kill it. We're just trying to get that movement of
Right.
that drop pattern. There you go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now the other thing that this does for us right here, okay, is it makes sure this first part gets your hand path correct. Okay, instead of getting out in the way,
Yeah.
right?
So this is the feeling on the way back, right? Full swing, I'm out here.
Yeah.
And then I'm coming back to that position here, right?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
It does.
All right, so if I were to do a full swing with this,
Yep.
right, this is how this would look, right? If I were to do a full swing with this, okay, and just so you get some understanding, right? If I was going to do a full swing, this would be the start.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's going to drop out,
Yep.
okay? But if I have that towel and I'm still holding it when I get to the top, then yeah, I am too flat.
Yeah. Yep.
Does that make sense?
Gotcha, yeah.
So if I got you here,
Yep.
right, that's going to be our takeaway with our arms connected to our chest, and then up. Okay, let it drop.
Yep.
Then I know your arms are getting up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But the big thing is if I can get you here, right, just left arm parallel to the ground and stomp, you can really feel that club has to come down in front of our chest at this
Yeah.
point, right? Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's just here, and if I stomp, stomp, right? If I was going to throw something, right, I'd get here and then everything's going to move down. Think about skipping a rock.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
it does, it does.
Any questions? Talk to me, please.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
You mentioned, do I have a go-to if I really got to get it, you know, in the fairway,
Yeah.
do or die?
Mhm.
Do I have a go-to? What do you suggest? Is there a,
There's
so
only-
just shorten everything up a little bit, or
Yes, we do a few of those things.
do a tail shot?
So what we're going to do, right,
Yeah.
and this is my go-to, is I'm going to choke down quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
I want to
okay.
get as much control of that face as I can.
Yep.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up open. I'm going to tee the ball really low.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to have a little bit more of an open stance, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to
Okay.
hit a low dart cut.
Okay.
Is what I'm going to do, right? And it's just going to be kind of like this. As long as I got it cut. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, it's not going to win a long drive competition.
Right, but it's gonna get, that's what I mean, this is
But I'm in the fairway right
Yeah.
there. Okay, I've probably got more of a 6-iron than an 8-iron. But
Huh.
if I had water everywhere, I'd much rather, you know, go take my
Absolutely.
8-iron again,
Yeah.
be short, and work on my wedges.
Huh, okay.
Right?
So stance open,
Yeah.
and
So
then, yeah,
get a little bit closer to the ball.
yep,
Okay, open up the stance, choke down, right?
Yep.
And really make it more of an elevated swing where we're trying to punch down and through on that ball.
Yeah.
A little bit more of a punch shot, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Right? The big thing is that when we do this, we don't want to allow the face to roll over. We want to try to keep that face as square as possible.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
our shot shape every time with this is going to be left to right.
Okay,
Does that make
it
sense?
does.
Right? And that's
Yeah.
got to be a little shot that we hit.
Right.
You know, hey, I've got water on both sides and I need
Yeah.
something to find the fairway.
Yep,
Does that make sense?
yep,
Okay, and I'd probably do this so you get kind of used to it. Maybe go like this. Okay.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep, so you're gonna go a little lower,
Yep.
gonna open your stance a little.
I'm going to choke down. I'm going
Yep, choke down a
I'm going to
little.
kind of get in close, crouch the ball a little bit.
Yep,
Okay, and then I'm just going to hit a low cut squeeze fade.
a little more power, but we'll see if that fades. Now, like you said, I close the face.
You close the face, so you got to
Yeah.
really feel like that chest is rotating open and keeping that face square. It's got to be a little go-to shot. Choke down even more, almost to the steel.
Oh, wow.
Get even closer. Get even closer. There you
Yeah.
go. Good. There you go.
Oh, I thought that would have faded. No, thought
Okay.
that would have- but anyway.
But
I mean, even if I aim straight and I can get that shot in there,
right, but
wow, 228, I think that ain't bad for so little effort.
absolutely. So this is a great little shot, especially on a dry day. That thing's going to run for us.
True, yeah.
Okay.
So same thing off the heel, just open up a little.
Yeah. So
You get
just have
closer,
it.
right? And
So
choke way down. Yep.
yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd move your right foot a little bit closer this way. Yep. There you
Wow,
go.
that's really open.
Yep. 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 There you go. You see how it's starting to fade for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
211, right? But here's the big thing, right? I'm not getting this big miss over here, over
Yeah,
there,
yep,
right?
yeah. That might not be a bad way to start. I mean, even if I'm getting a little over 200, I can play that. See how many fairways I hit and then build up from there. Add a little more speed, add a
Absolutely.
little more,
Right? This shot is just to get us out started, right?
yep.
Don't get lazy on it.
Yeah, I did.
You got to get really aggressive on that turn.
Did you?
That's going to keep that face
Oh, yeah, like you said, that'll make the cut.
correct,
Yep,
right? If I get lazy with it, I'm going to draw it,
yep.
right? I want to get a little quick.
Well, I'm trying to think of like a punch shot, but again, my punch shots will a lot of times go left.
So
You
here's
said like a little
the
punch.
idea.
Are you you're not putting it back in your stance or anything?
So here's the idea we want to have about a punch.
Yeah,
I want to swing as fast as I can, and I
Yeah.
want to feel like at impact I stop.
right.
Does that make sense?
Is that what I'm going for here?
Yes.
Okay.
So here.
Even with the ball that far forward?
So here, I'll kind of show you real quick.
Yeah. I kind of,
I got it.
yeah.
Right, so-
You know the idiosyncrasy of it. Well, yeah, that's supposed to be something I can practice as well. It'd be like nice to have a go-to shot.
Yeah, so as I do, I get this thing, right? I'm not really getting a wide stance with this. I'm getting a little bit more narrow, getting in here just a little bit, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna feel like I swing it out along the line a little bit, okay? Cutting back on in here, right? But I wanna feel like I'm gonna swing as hard as I can, and once I get to impact, I stop. Okay, so here. That's gonna give me a punch shot.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, is that almost like a release one wedge shot with just the?
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, it would
You're trying to
feel
keep
like
the
that.
hands
Yeah.
kind of like down here at the hip instead of.
Yeah, but what it does is it accelerates the club.
Yeah.
Okay, does that make
It
sense?
does.
All right, so that's how you hit a tiger stinger. And that's basically what we're trying to hit is a stinger,
Yeah.
but with a driver.
It should.
There you go.
Yeah.
See? Fairway
Yeah.
finder every time.
All right, good. That'll be a good weapon to have in the bag.
Absolutely. Give me one more.
Sure.
Okay. And then I'll let you go be free in the world.
Keep them at yours.
All right. Good.
Just lost all my swing until it's sort of kind of stop when you get there.
Yeah, full swing and feel like you're stopping an impact.
Okay. So that I overdid it.
You overdid it, right?
Yeah.
Okay? But what this shot does, okay, and
Yeah.
what we're getting to here is that this is the shot that we can go to when we need to eliminate the left side of the course.
Yeah.
Okay? This is going to be a shot when you practice it, you can look aggressively at the left side, hit it as hard as you want and know it's going to work off of that. Right? Just like Hogan would always talk about, right?
Yeah.
You want to look at the left side when we get into pressure, and you want to be able to know that you can move it away from that pressure. Right? I see a lot of golfers, here's the hazard, and they try to draw it into it. Right? Always move your stuff away from a hazard.
Yeah.
Right? No
Yeah.
matter what direction it is, right?
Huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Give me one more off the ground there.
Okay.
See what you can do there.